Seattle, Washington, and some fine folks from California joining us for a weekend of roller derby. Take a moment to thank our sponsors today, Beehive Skate Shop, Salt Lake City's inline derby quad skate shop. Follow them at Beehive Skate Shop for updates on inventory skating events in the Salt Lake Valley. Einstein's Bagels, Bagel Company donated bagels to feed our amazing officials. Thank all of these folks when you see them, stripes or no stripes. They skate and work every jam of every game, and it is not an easy job. What, Mommy? I'll turn the mic up. How's that? Hi. No, I got mine going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, focus your attention over here on the jammer line. We're going to get started as soon as the jam timer tells us it's time to go. All right, we are off with our first jam. Looks like Valkyrie Vixen for Happy Valley out for lead jammer first. Got Master Bowder from Rat City still fighting away in the pack. Val comes around for first pass. 4 points for Happy Valley to start it off. The Rat City jammer still stuck in the pack. Val jumps the apex. Did she make it? Whistles go. What's the penalty? Oh, it is a cut track penalty for Happy Valley. Val's going to go take a seat for 30 seconds. Give Rat City a chance to get caught up here. 4-0 in the... Oh, and the penalty lineup tracker says 2 penalties for Valkyrie Vixen. So that'll be a full minute sitting there waiting to see what she did wrong. Master Batter from Rat City still stuck in that pack. Got some pretty heavy blocking going on up there at the front. We have a star pass, number 501.
That's one
damage control. Damage control's around, got the star on. He's going to start scoring some points here before Val has a chance to get back out on the track. It's going to be a full 2-minute jam, folks. Some pretty heavy resistance up at the front there. Oh, that's Orange Crusher, Booty Queen, and Lex. And here comes Val out of the box, out and around for 4 more points. Pretty good first jam to get us started here today. I mean, it's a pretty good sign when you got somebody in the penalty box for 2 sits on the first jam of the game, right?
See if Happy Valley can keep their jammer out there for this whole next jam.
Jamming for us right now, we have Cats and Jammer for Happy Valley. And looks like Ponyboy Hurtis for Rat City. Cats and Jammer is out and lead into the pack now, trying to get some points. No. I think Mountain Derange thought she had Cat out there for a second. Oh, and we got another Happy Valley Jammer in the penalty box.
Two jammers
we have
in the box.
Both jammers going to the penalty box. No lead jammer again this time. Another 2-minute jam. They'll do the switcheroo in the penalty box. Cats and Jammer is going to get released back onto the track.
These teams are going to get tired pretty quick at this rate with full 2-minute jams.
Some pretty heavy resistance from the Rat City blockers out here. Now we have both jammers back out on the track looking for points here. It's a very tight pack in the middle of the track here. No pack is called by the head ref, and they have to let him go. Cats and Jammer out on another scoring pass. And we've had a star pass to Thumper Skull, who is now in scoring position. Make a nice little skirt around the outside there to pick up 4 points. Cats and Jammer slides through almost untouched. We're 12-4 on this jam. Can they pick up a little bit more before the jam ends? I think we got a few in there. Let's see what the jam refs say.
There was a last-minute cut track.
So it looks like Thumper Skull picked up a cut track penalty at the end of the jam there. So Happy Valley will start in the power jam with Carpe Jugulum out there on the line. Coach is going to go out and talk with her for a little bit. Take this opportunity to talk about a few more sponsors we have here. Well, our vendors, actually. Hellskate, a supernatural roller derby art, comic, and film project. It's a story of betrayal, obsession, possession, and revenge. You know, a love story. And that is brought to you by a very old friend of mine, Ms. Disco Bliss, who used to skate with Salt City Derby back in the day. Hell's Bells Design. It's merch for Derby fans. Under the umbrella is a queer little bookstore on Ute, Ghost Ute, Shoshone, Paiute land, sharing and celebrating queer books written by queer authors, offering a safe, sober, accessible space for
2 SLGBTQIA+ people together. So sorry.
Looks like the officials needed a moment to gather their thoughts here. Skaters waiting patiently to restart the game. 2 jams in, we're 11-23. Happy Valley in the lead. Let's see what we got going on in the penalty box. We have a cookie in the penalty box. And as we said, Thumper Skull got that penalty towards the end of the jam there. Will be serving 30 before she can come back out on the track. Like to give a shout out to all our officials today who are here to help facilitate these games. Couldn't do it without them. A small round of applause for those that you love to not like so much sometimes when they call penalties on your favorite skater.
These games could not happen without those officials. We're very glad they're here.
Except that Albert guy. Princess Albert. He's one of our head officials for the weekend. Very tired Carpe Jugulum just skated over here to the dais, looking at the clock, thinking, "Gosh, is this jam ever going to start?" It's way too early in the morning for her. Sir. So our head referee, Noah Fallon, is coming over here to let me know what's going on. We've got, since these are sanctioned WFTDA games, it is important that all the paperwork is in order, that everybody's jersey numbers match their names and where they're supposed to be from. And so they're working on a few clerical things at the moment. Should be getting back to the action here shortly. We have Rat City sheet. Sounds like a pretty good time to go over rosters and let you know who's out here playing roller derby for you. Start out Rat City All-Stars, and I know that not everybody on this list is out on the track right now, but we're going to run it down anyway. It's number 5, Edelweiss. Number 127, Bento Boxer. 17, Canna Whoopsass. 1964, Ponyboy Hurtis. 21, Anyang. 226, Terabyte. 253, and Smashaway. 3, Master Bowder. Number 30, Miss Defiant. 322, Kosher Assault. 336, Alex Makina. Number 4, Loco. Number 501, Damage Control. We're going to be getting this jam started here in just a moment. And there is the jam timer. Gives us the whistle. Carpe Jugulum is off, and the pack is moving. Cookie joining from the penalty box. Jugs is up against some pretty heavy resistance at the front of the pack there. Almost out. And lead jammer for Happy Valley. We got a Rat City skater going in the penalty box. That is Red Devicious heading in the box. Not sure what for. Jugs now back into the pack, fighting against those Rat City blockers, trying to pick up some points. Out and through for 4 points. But Rat City's jammer is back out on the track now. Thumper Skull going to see if he can even things out here. Jugs back in the pack again. Carpe Jugulum back out again for 4 more points. We got and Smashaway heading to the penalty box. Or I believe it was a forearm penalty is what I heard, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Jug sneaks by on the inside for another lap.
Nice.
Thumper Skull still stuck in the pack here with these blockers, but I wouldn't want to be stuck against those blockers either.
I mean, nice.
Jugs back into the pack now, meeting Summers. Oh, steps out of bounds. Top. Very careful to come back inside, come back in bounds in front of Anyang to not get that cut track penalty. And Jugs is back around for another 4 points here. It's like Suki heading to the box for destroying the pack penalty.
And Jugs calls off the jam.
That's the hardest part about roller derby is keeping that pack together. Doesn't matter who you are. Those refs yell, no pack, you better find one.
Got busy jamming for Happy Valley for this jam.
And Bento Boxer on the line for Rat City. A little bit of yelling from the box here, asking about points on the board. Busy and Bento engage the pack. Both of them up against some pretty heavy resistance here. Pax hasn't moved more than 10 feet off the line. Stepping on the outside. Nope, Orange Crusher puts them out. Come back around to meet Lex and Kicking Assets. That is one heck of a wall to be. Oh. Lex get peeled off to the outside there, but pops right back up. Sookie's back in out of the box and see if she can do some damage. It's like Busy Hummingbird out for lead jammer. And the jam is called.
That was a tough fight for both jammers.
Let's see what our head ref Noah Fallon has to say. The jam was called off unexpectedly. I imagine the coaches will have something to ask about that. If you like what you see here this weekend, Uinta Madness will be having our season closer on November 18th. First whistle's at 6. Skate Mare before Christmas. Charity bout benefiting the Road Home Family Shelter. We'll be donating our proceeds and collecting non-perishable food items at the door. Come see those guys skate November 18th right here at the Derby Depot. On the line, we have Molotov Cocktail for Rat City and Valkyrie Vixen for Happy Valley. Skaters waiting patiently to start this game back up. Jam timer says 5 seconds. We are off. But Val trying to push that Rat City pack out in front. Whistles going everywhere. Valkyrie Vixen out for lead jammer. Looks like we have number 501 damage control for Rat City heading to the box. Valkyrie Vixen around for first scoring pass. 4 more points for Happy Valley. Molotov Cocktail still trying to get out of that pack. Met by some very heavy resistance there. That's Pearl and Cookie and Riot. And those are 3 names that you don't want to see in front of you if you're a jammer. Valkyrie Vixen back into the pack. Takes a little bit of a hit, takes a knee to collect herself, and then back up again. Fighting up the front of the pack. Oh, and we have a star pass. Number 21 from Rat City takes the star.
Valkyrie calls off the jam.
It's a good move by Rat City there. Pass the star, force the call off. 11-56 to Rat City. Or, sorry, Happy Valley. Ask Coach heading out onto the track here to have a chat with our referees about something. And we're going to be rolling into another official timeout here. It's like jam refs maybe conversing with the scorekeepers. It's important that scorekeeping and the jam refs are on the same page here. Our scoreboard operator, Danger Muffin, over here, making sure everything's right on the paperwork. One of the most experienced roller derby officials that I know. We're grateful for him being here. A little crowd participation now. On the track, waiting for the jam to start, we have Carpe Jugulum for Happy Valley, number 261, and number 4, Loco for Rat City. I'll finish going through the Rat City roster now while we wait for things to go. Let's see, I believe I had ended with Loco, who is now on the track as a jammer. 501 Damage Control, 619 Red Divicious, 64 Winnie Rome, 715 Mountain Deranged, 79 Molotov Cocktail, number 8 Rockzilla, 81 Pawn Your Knees, that's a great name, number 83 Thumper Skull. I'm joined here by my good friend Bustin' Buxom, who used to be a Wasatch roller derby skater many moons ago.
Originally a Happy Valley skater.
That's true. You
You
and your sisters.
That's right. And I actually know some of these skaters. They've been around the entire time Happy Valley has been.
Yeah, there's one or two of them, and there's a whole bunch now that also skate for Wasatch. People that have transferred up and down. It's a great thing about roller derby. We can all go play this game that we all love together, and they've made it so that we can play more games now because you can be on more than one team. It's like the officials are still getting things sorted out here. Not sure exactly what's going on.
Should we go through the Happy Valley roster?
Absolutely.
All right, we've got 000 Booty Queen, 10 Berserker, 1034 Riot Erp, 12 is Cookie, 131 Kickin' Assets, 19 Tootsie, 2113 Pearl of the Scars, 223 Valkyrie Vixen, 252 Bam Bam, 261 Carpe Jugulum, 39 who? 4 Pain in the Nicky, 700 Triple X, 717 Aerial Assault.
All right. Head ref Noah Fallon over there talking to the coaches for a second. He just gave the spinny finger thing there, saying, let's get this game back on the road. Skaters are ready. The whistle goes, both jammers into the pack. A nice big hit by Orange Crusher, but she didn't have her all the way out of bounds.
Jugs is on their tail.
Lead jammer for Loco. Jugs right behind her, though. Calling for some help from teammates. Jugs meets. All right. Jam call off. 2 points for Rat City. Couple other whistles there. Let's sort that out real quick. Nice jam by Rat City to pick up 2 points and shut down Jugs. That was really good stuff. Katzenjammer and Ponyboy Hurtis on the line, respectively, for their teams. A false start call on number 8, Suki there. She cedes that advantage. Katzenjammer takes the outside line and is out for lead jammer. Ponyboy, nope, trying to go on the outside. Suki makes the hit and is going to the box for, looks like a low block from the signal from the outside pack ref. Ponyboy Hurtis still trying to clear this pack on the first pass. We got Riot Earp going to the penalty box as well. That's not really going to help Katzenjammer out on her way through the pack. Ponyboy Hurtis out and scoring for Rat City, but Katzenjammer is out for 4 points. Getting the call from coach to keep it going. Ponyboy Hurtis through for 4 points. Katzenjammer is engaging the pack now. Taking the call from Ask Coach at the bench to call it off. Katzenjammer shuts it down, but not before Rat City manages to put up 4 points on the board. 6-4 jam there. 17-60. Happy Valley. Bento Boxer and Valkyrie Vixen on the line. Really nice little move by Bento Boxer to get out. Lead jammer for Rat City. It's a very nice move up the outside there. Val still stuck in the pack of those Rat City blockers, and Bento is engaged in the pack on that first scoring pass. Val's out on her way around. Let's see if Rat City can capitalize on having lead here. Bento calls off the jam. Let's see how many points they got. Jam ref says 3 points. Some nice effort there. 20-60. Master Powder and Busy Hummingbird on the line. Busy's doing a little dance. Happy to be here this morning. One of those morning people.
Ew.
Ew, indeed. Nice block there by Ann Smashaway to stop Busy on the outside. Had to start over. Still trying to work through a little bit of offense coming there from Suki, but not going to be enough to get Busy through. Master Powder fighting at the back as well. Little move to the inside. Riot Earp says no. There we go. Busy Hummingbird for Happy Valley out for lead jammer. But Master Powder is now out of the pack too, coming around on first scoring pass. Let's see if she can get into that pack. Busy Hummingbird calls it off, stopping Rat City from scoring. 2 points for Happy Valley. It's a hard-fought 2 points there. $79 Molotov cocktail for Rat City, and 261 Carpe Jugulum for Happy Valley. Both jammers now engaged in the pack. Jugs trying to find a hole to get through. Can she find one? I don't think so. Not with that line in front of her. Jugs goes down to the outside. We're going to whistle. Let's see what that's about. 226 from Rat City going to the penalty box for, I believe it was a forearm. That's Taro Bite. Rat City going to take a sit for a minute. Both jammers still stuck in this pack. Incredible blocking, but Carpe Jugulum finds that hole on the inside line. Out for lead jammer. Booty Queen's going to say hello to the ground on the outside there. Oh, nice little piece of blocking there from Winnie Rome to take Carpe Jugulum out. They're going to recycle her all the way to the back of the pack. Everybody's going backwards now. No pack is called. A little bit of offense there from Lex, but not quite enough to get Jugs through. The jam's called on time. Unfortunately, I think, yep. There was a star pass during that last jam to Mountain Deranged, and unfortunately, she got a penalty towards the end of that jam, is now sitting as the Rat City jammer. Katzen jammer for Happy Valley alone on the track. Let's see what she can do with it. Jam is off, and we're moving pretty fast here. Oh, Cat makes a nice little cut to the inside. Out she is. Lead jammer for Happy Valley. Cat tries to go to the outside, but that is not going to be the way to go here. Recycle to the back, come back around again. Nice little hop move, but no. So Mountain Deranged comes out of the penalty box and is immediately met with that wall of gray of Happy Valley. Fighting away at the back of the pack with Suki Slaphouse right now. Oh, almost sneaks by, but Pearl has other ideas. Puts Deranged to the outside. Oh! Riot Earp with that well-placed hip check. Stop that. Cat out and around. Star pass to number 501. Damage control for Rat City. Cats and Jammer's going to call it off. It's a great jam by Happy Valley. (20-74) with a little over 11 minutes left in this first half. Talk about a couple of our sponsors again. Beehive Skate Shop, Salt Lake City's inline derby quad skate shop. Follow them at Beehive Skate Shop for updates on inventory skating events in Salt Lake Valley. Valkyrie, Vixen, and Loco lined up. Jams off. Looks like Loco has lead jammer, but was sent out of bounds at the head of the pack and has to recycle. Valkyrie Vixen is out, but not lead, so let's see. Loco very smartly calls off that jam. No points for either team. It's a nice job by Rat City there to grab lead and control that jam. Busy Hummingbird, Ponyboy Hurtis on the line. Both jammers take the same line. Looks like Busy used a little bit of Rat City's offense there to her advantage, and off and out. Lead jammer, Happy Valley. Nice little block there by Red Divicious. Put Busy down, but she gets right back up. Ponyboy Hurtis getting recycled here on the outside, up in turn 1-2 apex. Going up against Suki, can't quite keep it in bounds. Suki's going to the box, not sure what that was for, called by the jam ref. My guess is that she was too far back behind the pack and out of play, but we'll leave that up to the professionals. I don't know about you, Busty, but I wish I got a little bit more sleep last night.
More sleep is always.
Also, roller derby should never start before noon. Just saying.
That's what I thought when I was leaving the house a little late.
All right. Star pass towards the end of the jam there to number 21 on Young, but too little too late for Rat City. 8 points for Happy Valley, 20-82.
Gonna finish up the Happy Valley roster real quick. We've got number 8, Suki Slap House. 801, Orange Crusher. 831, Busy Hummingbird. 92, Cats and Jammer. 983, Eve Seiko. 999, Glow Job. Got Jugs out of the pack first. Happy Valley.
Bento Boxer fighting in that pack, trying to get out. Incredible balance there by Carpe Jugulum, trying to stay on 1 foot, coming around that corner of Star Pass for Rat City. Let's see who's got the star now. It's going to be number 83, Thumper Skull. Jugs calls it off. 8 points, Happy Valley, 20-93. Cats and Jammer and Molotov Cocktail on the line. Jam's up and running. Cat goes outside. Red Divicious tried to stop her on the out, but couldn't quite do it. Nice little move down the line. Cat is out. Lead Jammer. And back in scoring now. Molotov Cocktail still fighting up there with the Happy Valley pack. Looks like we're Star Pass up to 501 damage control. Let's see if. Oh. Looks like a no pass, no penalty call from the jam ref there. Happy Valley's going to call off that jam. Damage control is coming around, just about to score some points.
Looks like Happy Valley's called a timeout and official review. Might be a little rusty on my signals.
Jam timer signaling official review. Let's see which team has something to say. It's like this will be Happy Valley's official review, as coach has something to say. Sometimes the coaches have questions about what the officials have seen, and they get the opportunity once a half to go out there and figure out just what's going on. I'm sure that Noah Fallon, our head referee, will get this sorted out quickly and get us back to roller derby action. Sponsors here, Einstein's Bagel Company donated all our bagels to feed our amazing officials today. Hellskate is a supernatural roller derby art, comic, and film project. Story of betrayal, obsession, possession, and revenge. You know, a love story.
Also, Hell's Bells Design, merch for derby fans. Under the umbrella is a queer little bookstore on Ute, Goshute, Shoshone, and Paiute land in Salt Lake City, Utah, sharing and celebrating queer books written by queer authors and offering a safe, sober, and accessible space for Two-Spirit LGBTQIA+ people to gather.
Another upcoming bout here in Salt Lake City at the Derby Depot. The Wasatch Junior Rollers will have their season closer on December 2nd. Come see the Who's take on the Grinches. It's always a favorite game of mine. Spent a few years coaching those Wasatch Juniors. Pretty amazing bunch of human beings. No, you're fine. Anxiously waiting to see what we're talking about here. Looks like thank you to Princess Albert for coming over and letting us know what was going on. Happy Valley was requesting a cut call on the Rat City Jammer from the previous jam. We'll wait to hear the final decision from our head ref, Noah Fallon. Skaters just out here having a chat, waiting for the refs to get their stuff together. Coming up after this game, we have Wasatch Roller Derby against the Eves of Destruction from Victoria, BC. Be an exciting game. And we're back to the action here. Jam timer's called 5 seconds. We got Master Bowder and Valkyrie Vixen on the line. Looks like Val managed to fight her way out past Mountain to range there to get lead jammer.
Got a star pass just happened for Rat City.
That's the number 83, Thumper Skull, who take on the role of jammer now. Still stuck back in that pack. Valkyrie Vixen's out on her first scoring pass and coming back around, seeing if we can get some more. Nice little block by Booty Queen to put Thumper Skull out and recycle her. Val now fighting against Winnie Rome and Molotov Cocktail at the back of the pack. A whistle and a penalty. That's Molotov Cocktail going to the penalty box. Not sure what for. We never really are. I mean, the refs blow whistles, they point at us, we go to the penalty box. That's just how it works. Most of the time. Master Bowder coming back out of the penalty box, join teammates. And we have Rat City Jammer out of the pack now. Thumper Skull Val is going to call off that jam, stop Thumper Skull from being able to get some points, but it's a nice job by Rat City to get that jam called off, slow things down a little bit. 20-105. Just a little under 5 minutes left in this half, folks. Sorry, correction, 20-108. Also happening in the roller derby world this weekend is the hometown throwdown going on up in Portland, Oregon, and Busty and I will be very interested to see how things are going up there. We'll try to give you some updates as we can. Busy Hummingbird out for lead jammer, but right behind her is Loco from Rat City. Let's see what they can do with this. Busy gets the call off. Did she get it fast enough? Yes, 1 point, Happy Valley, 0 for Rat City. Nice work.
Good timing.
Bento Boxer on the line for Rat City. Carpe Jugulum for Happy Valley. Some very tight defense from both of these teams. We got bodies flying everywhere right now. Everybody's going to get back up here in just a second. Carpe Jugulum still fighting at the back of the pack. Runs into her teammate Lex there. Needs to go the other way.
I would not want to be jamming against either of these teams.
No, some very... Oh, and Carpe Jugulum to the box for cutting the track on the initial pass. Bento Boxer has removed the helmet cover, so there will not be a lead jammer in this jam. Fighting now against Orange Crusher. Kicking assets. Going to the outside and out for scoring pass. But again, because they did remove the helmet cover during the initial trip, there will be no lead jammer in this jam. Full 2-minute jam, folks. It's going to take us pretty close to halftime when the time runs out. Carpe Jugulum back out from the penalty box. Going to see if she can complete her initial trip, which she doesn't quite do.
Strong effort.
It's a really nice job, really nice block by Mountain Derange to stop Jugs from coming around on that first one. Apparently, the officials didn't agree with how she did it, so he'll take a seat in the penalty box. Both jammers now out and scoring. We are 4-4 on this jam. Pack set up in turn 3. Jugs going to the outside. Nice little piece of offense from Lex, who will also go to the penalty box for trouble. Bento Boxer still fighting at the back of the pack. Booty Queen and Orange Crusher have them wrapped up. End of the jam there on time. 4-8 jam. Sorry, 7-8 jam. Almost point for point. And we have an official review being called by Rat City. Let's see what the coaches have to say to our officials. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our officials that are working this game. Your head NSO, Danger Muffin, penalty line tracker, Sujo, the other penalty line tracker, Moof, jam timer, Whamdolph, scorekeeper, Margie Ram, scorekeeper, Gigi Roxham. . Scoreboard op is also our head NSO, Danger Muffin. Penalty box manager Fickle Bitch. Penalty box timer Radar. Penalty box timer Glenn Coco. Alt NSO Vani. And stats Bionic Envy. On skates for this game, we have our head referee Noah Fallon. Inside pack Screw Lucy. Jam ref. These are some really good names, actually. Chew Back Offa. Chewy. Dysentery. Guinness, Spider Monk, and Treble Maker. Sorry, I'll get your names right in the next game. But thanks to all our officials here. As Busty said earlier, we can't do it without them. It's like they'll be having a little chat there to see what the decision on this review is going to be. It's a pretty good time to call a review. I mean, the saying you can't take it with you applies here, because that official review is no good after the second half. Be one review per period, unless you win, and then you get another one. So Rat City was looking to get a penalty overturned there. I believe that was Mountain Deranged on the 1-2 apex there. Had put Jugs out of bounds to stop her from scoring. The officials felt like she was out of bounds when that block was made. You cannot block from out of bounds. The review was declined by the officials. They are standing with their call, and Seattle will lose their review for the period. But like I said, minute 15 left. Can't take it with you. Good time to use a review. Thank you, Princess. Appreciate you.
We also appreciate the fans that have come out to cheer on their friends. We love hearing the cheering.
Cookie's like, wait a minute, was I supposed to play in this jam? Okay. It's Ponyboy Hurtis, Katzenjammer. Katzenjammer going to the outside. Manages to just barely stay in bounds. Whistle's going. Let's see. Katzenjammer out and lead for Happy Valley. And Smashaway is going to take a seat in the penalty box for Rat City. And we have a whistle. And that's Katzenjammer for Happy Valley. Lead lost. Kat's going to go take a seat for a few seconds. See what Ponyboy Hurtis can do with that. A nice little move there up against Lex and Cookie at the front of the pack. Pearl comes up to help. Oh. Cookie thought she was going to go back there and maybe draw Ponyboy Hurtis back, but that just wasn't happening. Rat City blockers said no way. And Ponyboy Hurtis is out and scoring. Katzenjammer coming out from the box. We're going to get a little blocking there. See if they can slow down Ponyboy. Oh. Oh, no. And Kat is back to the box for forearm. That's always rough. 2 penalties in 1 jam.
Especially when it's your only player that can score.
And Rat City has passed the star to number 21 and Young on Young. No lead jammer in this jam, so we're going to go the full 2 minutes. Period clock has expired, but the jam clock rules. On Young trying to work way around. Suki couldn't quite get past Lex. Let's see what the jam ref says. All 4 points. Nice job, Rat City. And that is going to take us to halftime. Let's get the score update. $33 points, Rat City. 119 for Happy Valley. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes. Go see our vendors. Beehive Skate Shop, Salt Lake City's inline derby quad skate shop. Follow them at Beehive Skate Shop for updates on inventory, skating events in Salt Lake Valley. Einstein's Bagel Company donated bagels to feed our amazing officials today, which is a good thing because the last thing you want is hungry referees. They get grumpy that way and call penalties that, you just don't agree with. All right. Just about ready to get started here. Valkyrie Vixen for Happy Valley and Loco for Rat City. Going to start off first jam of the second half for us. Just waiting for our jam timer Whamdolph to give us the sign that it is ready to start. Gets the nod from head referee Noah Fallon. Good to see a lot of happy faces out there on the track, chatting with each other, waiting to start.
And we're back at it.
Loco, nice move to the outside there. Met with some pretty heavy resistance from Booty Queen and Lex up at the front. But manages to sneak by. Loco has lead jammer for Rat City. Good start to that second period. Valkyrie Vixen, no. Cut track. Val's going to go to the box and think about what she did for 30 seconds. Give Loco a chance to come around and score some points. 4 points for Rat City. Good start to this second half. It's like we got kicking assets going to the penalty box as well. Can't imagine that kicking would have ever committed a penalty, but, you know. That's Loco around again. Ooh. Sneaky little hit from Lex on the inside there to send Loco down, but no. For jammer referee, Screw Lucy says, nope, that wasn't legal. You get to go to the box too, and Loco back out for another pass. Val's back from the box. Gonna see if she can get out. Stop this little scoring run from Rat City.
Rat City's proving pretty hard to get through for Val.
Got Winnie Rome and Thumper Skull out there. Held Val up for a good long time. Loco's going to call it. Stop Val from scoring. One more point for Rat City. Total of 13. Nice jam to start off the second half by Rat City. Way to go, Loco. Cats and Jammer for Happy Valley. Bento Boxer. Rat City lined up. Got Triple X just coming out of the penalty box now, right as the jam begins. Bento hanging out up there with Suki, seeing if she can get by. Got Suki, Cookie, and Pearl. That's just dangerous, all of them. No pack was called. The blockers come back together. Oh, looks like Pearl needs a few minutes or a few seconds, sorry, to sit down and think about her life choices. Kat finally manages to break free. Getting past On Young at the end there. 4 lead. Bento still fighting in the pack. Oh, we had a star pass. Damage control. It's recycled by Suki and back into the pack again. Cats and Jammer coming around for scoring pass now.
It's a hard ball.
This Happy Valley wall is no joke. The collective experience of the 4 skaters in that line is pretty amazing. Damage control still fighting up there with Lex, Pearl, and Cookie trying to make it out. Took that star pass and gonna take a little bit of a break, collect herself, try to figure out what the best way is to get past this impenetrable line while Katzenjammer steps gracefully up the inside line. 4 more points.
Time for a micro nap between jams.
Micro nap? That sounds great. Cookie calling to her teammates to let her know that she's back in the penalty box. Molotov Cocktail and Carpe Jugulum jamming for us. Thumper Skull's going to head to the penalty box for multiplayer block. You can't hold hands with your teammates and block somebody, unfortunately. Carpe Jugulum out and lead jammer, and now back around on her first scoring trip. Molotov still fighting with that Happy Valley pack. Got Lex kicking Orange, and now Cookie joins back from the penalty box. Jugs takes the dip on the outside. A little bit of a hop, and she's back out and through. Full packs for both teams now. As Thumper Skull comes back out of the penalty box. Oh, Jugs tried to, nice little hop on the inside there. Didn't quite make it. I think Mountain Deranged had other ideas. Both jammers tied up in this pack here. Blockers are not letting any inch of track go. Jugs has tried 3-4 times now. Get past that Rat City pack. Not happening. Little bit of offense there from Lex and Cookie. But sometimes you just got to let the jammer push. Cookie's going to come in and try to peel that off. Down we go. Oh. Jugs thought you had it. But Mountain Deranged said, nah, you should go inside now. Go back. Jam-In's on time. 12 points for Happy Valley. Busy Hummingbird for our Happy Valley. Master Bouter, Rat City.
These are some tight walls.
Yeah, both these teams got some very tight packs. Cookie puts Master Bouter out, takes her all the way back. But Busy still hung up where with the rat. Oh, and a penalty for Busy Hummingbird to go to the penalty box. Master Bouter hit against Sookie. Sookie puts her down. But lead jammer she has. Nice work, Master Bouter.
And Cookie goes to the box for that block.
We got Cookie and Riot. Happy Valley just needed a little time to sit down, apparently. They figure Pearl and Sookie can just handle this by themselves. And Sookie puts Master Bouter out to the outside. But Thumper Skull's not going to let her take her back. Oh. Big hit from Pearl. Both jammers back out on the track now as Busy's fighting in the back of the pack there. Red to Vicious.
Happy Valley blockers are heading back to their pack. See if Cookie can help her jammer through.
Nice move there by Anyong from Rat City letting that offense roll through. Cookie came through, tried to break it up. They were just like, sure, go ahead, skate on through. We'll be back here, hanging on your jammer. Nice block by Miss Defiant. Put Busy out. They're going to take her back. Jam's going to end on time. Let's see what the Jam refs have to say. No pass for Happy Valley. 3 points, Rat City. 49 to 139 score. Favor Happy Valley. But Rat City's come out in the second half with a little bit of something to prove, I think. Valkyrie Vixen on the line for Happy Valley. Ponyboy Hurtis for Rat City. It's like kicking ass. That's just going to go have a seat for going the wrong direction. Valkyrie Vixen out for lead jammer. Little did you all know that you can't actually do things going the wrong direction in roller derby. Seems crazy. Oh. Val gets spun out of bounds by Terabyte. A little bit of help there from Mountain Deranged. It's going to come all the way back to the back of the pack. Locked up with that tripod of Rat City at the back, but we've got kicking assets coming from the penalty box. Let's see if she can do something to help Val out here. Oh, and Ponyboy Hurtis getting recycled by Booty Queen. Nice little hip check from Orange Crusher on the inside line. The Happy Valley pack is back together. Ponyboy is just grinding, trying to get through that pack. You got a wingspan like kicking there up in the front as the brace. It's really, really hard to get through that.
This looks exhausting.
This is why I always stuck to officiating roller derby because, I mean, while the referees skate every jam, this just looks hard. Both jammers just being tied up in this pack, knocked out and recycled. Back in they go. And the jam's going to end on time.
Does the jam ever end late?
The jam shouldn't never end late, so long as the jam timer's doing their job. Although it has happened.
Everyone's human.
That's questionable. Loco and Katzenjammer on the line. It's Berserker, Cookie, and Pearl at the back there. Loco is met instantly by that big Happy Valley wall. Nice move up there. Put Cat out of bounds, but I believe Cat already has lead jammer. But got recycled. Oh. Blockers are down. Loco's out. No penalties. Yep, we're good to go. Cat's going to call off that jam 0-0 again. That's 2 in a row. And Happy Valley Jammer. Yes, they did. They got lead and got recycled.
Rat City is starting this jam without a pivot.
Welcome. So still no pass, but Carpe Jugulum up there with Triple X. Nice offense to get Jugs out the inside line. Rat City Jammer, Bento Boxer still fighting at the back, stuck behind Orange Crusher and Booty Queen. And now they'll play a little bit of defense against Jugs themselves. Always good to see a heads-up play from a jammer like that, recognizing that the other jammer's there and their blockers need help. Jugs is going to skirt through that turn one inside line. 4 more points for Happy Valley. We have had a star pass on Young, number 21 for Rat City, who is now out of the pack. Gonna give Carpe Jugulum a little piece of her mind there. Jug says, all right, fine. I'll just hang out on the outside here and call off the jam. On the line for Rat City, number 79, Molotov Cocktail. And Bam Bam for Happy Valley, first time out. If we could all have a moment of silence. I think Bam Bam stepped out of bounds there. Guinness, our outside pack referee, says so. But that means Molotov Cocktail out for lead jammer. Maybe. No. The outside pack ref says cut track. So the question remains, was there a lead jammer or was there not? But that releases Bam Bam from the penalty box. Molotov Cocktail coming right back out. Both jammers here on their initial pass still. Bam Bam, nice little side step on the inside. Out and scoring for Happy Valley. Oh, Suki. Suki came up from the back there and said, you know, I think maybe you need to come back here with us for a little while longer. Bam Bam tied up in the back there with Rat City Pack. Trying to get a little bit of help from Suki. Not quite. Sent to the outside. Got both jammers tied up with this pack now. Oh, Riot Earp going to go sit down for a minute. There it is. Molotov Cocktail out of that pack on a scoring trip. Let's see where Rat City can do with it. About 15 seconds to go, but anything can happen in that amount of time. Nice little move to the outside, but Suki and Cookie said, take a seat. Jam's going to end on time. Let's see what the jam refs have to say. Looks like 3 points for Happy Valley, 1 point for Rat City. Nice fight from both teams there. Valkyrie Vixen, Master Bowder are jammers in this jam. And a timeout is called from the score table. Got to keep everything in order, you know. Talk a little bit about some roller derby that's going to be happening here in Salt Lake City at the Derby Depot in the next little while. You Into Madness. We have our season closer November 18th. First whistles at 6 p.m. The Skate Mare Before Christmas. It's a charity bout benefiting the Road Home Family Shelter, donating our proceeds and collecting non-perishable food items at the door. Please come out, see those folks play some roller derby. Give us some donations. My good friend Bruiser Ego here, also a former Wasatch roller derby skater, bench coaching for Rat City. It is wonderful to have her back here in Utah. Got Lex kicking an orange up there in the front. Riot Earp going to come out of the box and join them. That is a lot to get through. Oh, and Riot right back to the box, destroying the pack. Master Bowder pushing hard up there. Lex going to set the bridge. See if Kicking and Orange can hold him. Orange to the box. Only Kicking left to beat. Let's see if Master Bowder can do it. pushing hard there. And there it is. Pushes, kicking out of play. Lead jammer, Rat City. Master Bowder's going to come around, collect herself a little bit. Oh. Runs into Triple X and Valkyrie Vixen on the way to the penalty box. Knocked to the outside and recycled. One Happy Valley skater left. Triple X all by herself out there. But Orange and Riot are going to come back. And Master Bowder is out for 4 points. 100 points separate these teams. You look at that scoreboard and think there's no way that anybody could catch up from that deficit, but I promise you they can. Stranger things have happened in roller derby. Really nice blocking from this pack from Rat City. Valkyrie Vixen's been trying to get through around that turn one corner for the last like 30, 40 seconds and is just not getting anywhere. It's Rat City blocker. Jam ends on time. No pass for Happy Valley.
A lot of penalties for Happy Valley in that jam.
4 more points for Rat City, bringing their score 63 to 154. 12-point jam for Rat City. That's a nice job out there. Busy Hummingbird and Loco lining up for us. Both jammers going side to side to side. The blockers going right with them. Nice little spin move on the inside, and Busy is out for lead jammer for Happy Valley, but Loco is out as well. Coming around on Busy's heels here. Bit of offense from Suki. Oh, nice little move on the inside by Loco there. Let's see what the jam refs say. 1 point for Rat City. 2 points for Happy Valley. Ask Coach is on the track talking to the jam ref there. He's got some questions for dysentery there. Cookie says, it's okay, Coach. Carpe Juggling, Bento Boxer on the line. Bento gets put out by Lex on the outside. Carpe Juggling squeezes out the front. Lead jammer, Happy Valley. Jugs gets put out of bounds there by Kosher Assault. Recycled, but then runs to the inside. Jugs really likes that turn one inside line. It's her favorite place to be.
Jugs hit her face against another skater's butt.
I mean, that does happen from time to time. It is a full contact sport. Triple X going to go take a seat for 30 seconds. Oh, not an easy task, but Kicking Assets goes down. Star pass up there to Thumper Skull. Forced the call off. Nice job by Rat City. $64 to $163. Happy Valley in the lead. Have Anyang and Katzenjammer. Anyang makes a nice little move, gets a little bit of offense there from her teammate Terabyte, and it's out. Lead jammer, Rat City. Anyang and Suki decided they needed to just take a lay down there on the track for a minute. Katzenjammer still stuck in the back of the pack here. On Young, recycled by Pearl and Suki. Nope. Oh, almost had it. Both jammers coming to the back of the pack now. On Young's going to meet Lex, Pearl, and Cookie up there in the center. It's like Katzenjammer found a line on the outside. To come around, see if she can put a few points on the board. No, but Rat City's going to call it off. Looks like all 4 points for Rat City. Some nice work there by Anyang. Busy Hummingbird and Molotov Cocktail on the line for us. Busy's going to try to tiptoe up the outside, makes it just barely out for lead jammer. Molotov Cocktail still stuck in the pack, but fighting hard. A few whistles going on here. Oh. Looks like Busy and Molly ran into each other on the outside there. Molly's on the way to the penalty box, not sure what for, but this Rat City pack is really working Busy hard. Every time she thinks she's got a little bit of space, next thing she knows, there's a white jersey in front of her.
Happy Valley trying some offense to get their jammer through.
Here comes Molotov back out of the penalty box, going to engage that pack at the back. Busy coming back too. Thumper and Kosher Assault back there. Can't see who the brace is in that line. Either way, they are not making it easy for Busy. Out to the outside again. Penalty call on number 64. That's Winnie Rome heading to the box for Rat City. Star pass to Thumper.
Busy's taken out and calls off the jam.
Just under 4 minutes left in this game here, folks. Next up, we have Wasatch Roller Derby versus the Eves of Destruction. Please stick around for that. Sadly, you will have to put up with me talking at you yet again. Maybe Busty too.
I'll try and talk more in the next game.
Team timeout for Happy Valley. Gonna hang out and have a little chat.
Time for another micro nap. Get a full night's sleep by the end of the day.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but I'm willing to try anything. Under the Umbrella is a queer little bookstore on Ute, Goshute, Shoshone, and Paiute land in Salt Lake City. Sharing and celebrating queer books written by queer authors and offering a safe, sober, and accessible space for 2 SLGBTQIA plus people to gather. Upcoming bouts, BSR, Beehive Skate Revolution, has their season closer on December 9th. Hosting players from Colorado. Keep up to date on all events by following the Beehive Skate Revolution on all social media platforms. Nice to hear a little bit of crowd participation out there. Glow, I can't hear you. It's one of the greatest things about roller derbies. You look out on this track, it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. It's still nothing but smiles and hugs and love out there on the track. It's what makes this sport great. All right, ready to get this going again. Valkyrie, Vixen, and Loco. Val gets put out of bounds, but lead jammer on the outside. The Loco's out now too. Val calls her offense. It's a little bit from Suki. And did she get the call off on time? Looks like she did. 3 points, Happy Valley.
Nice work.
Have Anyang for Rat City, Katzenjammer for Happy Valley. Once again, both jammers meeting stiff resistance from those blockers. Anyang put out to the outside, but recycles back quickly. Cat still tied up with Thumper at the back there. Winnie Rome escorting Katzenjammer off the track once again. Anyang still fighting that Happy Valley wall at the front. Almost just had Lex to beat there, but Booty and Kickin come swarming up. Katzenjammer back out to the outside.
It's a tough jam. We're more than a minute in and only a quarter way around the track.
No lead jammer yet, no initial trip. But the jam ref's arm is up in the air. And Anyang is lead jammer for Rat City. Nice little maneuver on the outside to scoot by, but gets knocked to the outside. Lex is looking for a penalty, but does not get one. That's 4 points for Rat City. Nice little tiptoe down the outside line there by Katzenjammer to get out. Happy Valley now out on a scoring trip. Lex escorts Anyang off the track, but she's back through to the inside. 4 more points. Jam is called on time. 8 points, Rat City. 2 points for Happy Valley. It's like Ask Coach is going to be calling a review here. Let's see what he has to say. Other roller derby action coming up here in Salt Lake City. Wasatch Junior Rollers, team that I used to coach, have their season closer on December 2nd. Come see the Who's take on the Grinches. January 13th, Wasatch Junior Roller Derby is hosting a bingo night. Come hang out and have dinner with us. Prizes include a night at the museum, zoo passes, margarita baskets, movie nights, and so much more. If you haven't seen a Junior Roller Derby game, you are missing out. Those kids are amazing.
We would call it a Dora Derby.
Would we?
When the littles come out on the track.
That's true. All right. Let's get the word from our officials here. They're going to have a chat in the middle and figure out what Ask Coach wanted. I'm sure it's a completely legitimate review and well thought out.
Gives everyone a little chance for a rest.
Except Whamdolph, our jam timer. No rest for the jam timer during timeouts. Hand signals, whistles, all sorts of things that need to be done.
It's a good shoulder workout.
It is. Let's see if I can get a little information out of my friend Danger Muffin here on what's happening. So, Ask Coach was looking for a cut call on the Rat City Jammer, as Noah Fallon is likely informing him there was no penalty. The outside pack ref verified that for the Jammer referee. So the no call will stand. Happy Valley will not retain their review for the period. We got 18 seconds left to go in this game. Most likely the last jam of the game, but never want to say that definitively because anything could happen.
Crazy things can happen at the end of a game.
Carpe Jugulum for Happy Valley. Bento Boxer, Rat City. Oh. Jugs kind of hippity-hopped around the outside there. Lead jammer, Bento still tied up with Sookie and Pearl. Cookie up there. Down to the outside from Sookie and recycled. Jugs is in the pack. A few points under her belt there. Not quite all of them. There they are. That'll be 4 points for Happy Valley. Bento still fighting through that pack. Meeting up with Cookie there. Jugs is going to call the jam. Unofficial score here, folks. We'll wait till the Jammer referees give their final points. Let the scorekeepers verify everything. Once the score goes final, if you would like to, you may come up to the line. Congratulate your favorite skaters. Give them a little bit of love for putting on a good show for you here. Final score, Rat City Roller Derby 76, Happy Valley Derby Darlins 178. Congratulations to Happy Valley and well played by both teams. Looks like, let's see what time we have here. We are probably, I mean, if it's anything like roller derby usually goes, we're probably behind schedule already. I know we've only had one game, but we're going to take a little break. Be back with you here shortly. Thank you. Thanks, Busty.
Thanks. Thank you. High fives all around.